Okay, I have never played the Gostak before. It's my first time checking it out, and I'm excited to figure it out. All I know about it is that it's a text adventure game where you have to figure out what all the words mean. I do have a notepad file I'm going to try to keep in the center of the screen that I'll try to bring up things that I've learned, and I might move these to a spreadsheet later. So let's read what we got here. It says, Delcott, Glauds 5, Camlings 1. Finally, here you are, at the Delcott of Tandem where Dashes deave. But the Dashery Lut is crenned with Glauds. Glauds! How warm it would be to pell back to the Bewly and destunk them. Destunk the whole Delcott, let the Drokes discren them. But you are the Gostak distims the Dashes, and no Glaud will whirl them from you. For a Jallon, look Janin. Jallon. These two. Delcott. This is the Delcott of Tandem, where Gitches Frike and Duskets Glake. Cross from a Topted Kerpel, a Gomway deaves to Loff-Kirf Gomway a Samlin to its hoff. Crammed in the loft lut are 5 Glauds, which might be the Glauds that are showing at the top there. Alright. What does this say? Oh god. Is this like the help screen? Dedges. Bewly Dedges. What? This is the help screen. Oh my god, this is fucking brilliant. I love it. Hold on. This is a halpock. As in all halpocks, you dote at it about what to do in a camling by loking mer English Dedges. And the halpock locks back. Durly you could rask, for example. Let's see. Durly mean maybe. Rask, verb, to do something. Reb equals a verb. Lauk is a verb. Chold is a noun. Tunk the chold or pob at it, attendo, or whatever. This is great. Dig it. Over here. Tunk, pob. Attendo is not necessarily a verb. Attendo, noun, place. Could dirch the chold. Nothing Heamy results. Dirch equals verb that results in something, or that causes a result. You can't tendo without a nin, and that's a fact. Heamy's an adjective. Actually, there's probably an easier way to do this, right? Verbs, adjectives, nouns, chold, tendo. This is pretty great already, I dig it. Okay. Heamy. Pob my chold at the Garmy Tendo. The Tendo Leelsit. We already got Pob my chold at the Garmy Tendo. Tendo Leels. You can use multiple objects with some Dapes. Rask the Geln, the Potchter, and the Fack. Oh, does Dape mean verb? What else do we see Dape on here? I think Heamy means useful. Because nothing Heamy results. One very Heamy Dape. Dape equals, that's a noun, but it means verb. It could also mean verb or word. Yeah. This is fucking brilliant. I wonder how they wrote this game. Like if they wrote it with actual English words and then replaced it with nonsense, or if they tried to just start with the nonsense and present it so that there's a logical progression to you figuring it out. You can use multiple objects with some dapes. Rask the Geln. Pochner. Fack. Hob all except Drake. Okay. Other notes. You can verb multiple nouns. You can verb all except noun. Verb my noun at place. So that's how we know tendo's some kind of place. You can also Lauk multiple Dedges. You've already seen Lauk. Have you seen Dedge elsewhere? You don't chat it about what to do. As in all halpocks, halpock probably means game. Halpock game? This is a game. As in all games, what to do in a cameling by Lauking or English Dedges. It might even specifically mean a text adventure game. Solving a bunch of deaths in a land with a nonsense language, I know, right? Dude, Obra Dinn could have been way more brutal. They could have made you tie portraits to names, to nationalities, to jobs, and not given you a passenger manifest. Lauking Mer English Dedges. Lauk might mean try. Mer might mean many. Several? Oh, but the game Lauks back. It might mean right. Durly. Adverbs. You could Rask a Chold. I think Durly is, for example, yeah. Oh, Lauk means type, doesn't it? Or maybe it just means write. By writing. Yeah. Okay. You can also write multiple Dedges. Dedge. What's the difference between dape and Dedge, I wonder? Could be Dedge might be phrase and dape might be word. So let's say Dedge is phrase. Using a period or then. Rask Geln, then Rask Pochner. Pob Fack. Geln, Pochner, Fack. For multiple nouns, all except nouns. Yeah, that's totally fine, Spiky. I'm assuming if you're in chat and you haven't played this before, feel free to speculate. This would be fun to play together. I don't mind. Nice 6-gun. Combine phrases with period or then. One very Heamy dape is tunk. I think tape means, or dape means verb. So tunk, useful. It's actually bind it to T, shorten it. Oh, disengope. Disengope probably means shorten. So I wonder if that means that engope or gope means something else, and disengope means to undo that. You think dape is a word and Dedges is a phrase? Oh, you think I have the other way around? Maybe. English words. No. The reason I think Dedge here is phrase. Oh no, I think I agree with you, Spiky. Yeah. I'm on board with you on that. Yeah. I thought you meant I had it backwards. Tunk is very useful. You can shorten it to T. T, Tendo. The Tendo isn't Garmy now. That it's Leal to Chold. What the fuck does that mean? Okay. Maybe it means look or something. Maybe it's like look at place. You want to look at specific kinds of nouns. The game recognizes many other dapes. Pre-Lealing, it would be more Garby. If the game louks a dape, so writes a word, maybe you can write it back. Okay, got it. Cool. Bewly Dedges. Figure out what Bewly means. Maybe typical phrases. What did P and O do? Ooh. Previous option? Right, so I'm guessing fesh is like option. P... Is that 0 or O? Huh. P moves it, but O doesn't. Tunk might mean select. Yeah, it could be command as well. Q. Jallon. Jallon definitely means help. I guess it could be a noun or a verb. Okay. Credits and license. This halpock was tunded. So tund potentially means to write. Right, programmed. Oops. Feshery. We already think fesh means option, don't we? So a feshery is like a set of options? Do menu, alt menu, set of options. Thanks to my beta testers. Use press. Oh, lauk means press, doesn't it? Or it can mean multiple things. Okay. Alright, so I want to figure out, it says in the corner, Asta Fesh, Asta Jallon. Tunk Fesh. Previous. Maybe Asta means previous? Let's put a lot of question marks next to this. To pell from deave to deave, just louk with that fess. You must also louk the lut to pell at. Pell at the loff lut. Pell at loff. You can lout this less gopely, or even L. Alright, so pell is a really important verb, it sounds like. Useful, perhaps look instead of tunk. Tunk might be something different. Deave might be, like a scene. You must also lauk. You must also write the lut to pell at. Name of scene or place, probably. Just lauk with that fish. You must also lauk the lut to pell at. So, loff is a kind of place. I don't think lauk is right unless you're typing space at the end. I think it means, like, it might have multiple meanings. Like, it could be to do it. It's tricky because, like, do is one of those verbs in many languages that has a lot of meanings, many of them euphemistic, you know? Yeah, type I thought earlier. Type with that option. The problem was that earlier it was like when you type something into the game will type back. And it's like, write would make more sense in that case. I'll add type as an option, though. Less Gopely. Probably long. I guess we could call that an adverb in this case. Not everything ly is going to be one necessarily. Hoff can be disengoped. Yeah, and we know disengope means shorten. G-hoff to JH. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Suffixes. Is apparently place related? Because there's like loff, hoff, G-hoff. You can also pellet deaves. If you rebbed a most egg, you could pellet the most egg or gome the most egg. You already have reb, pell, not gome. You can't pell at all luts from all deaves. Even if you could, there are glauds. Glauds are something bad, presumably. It says that from the opening, it sounds like, too. Yeah, I know, right? As another halpox, you can doach Dedges for others by using the fetical comma. To doach at a pank to rask a koshel, you would type or write pank rask the koshel. But in this game, such phrases will never do anything useful. I like how there's something in the help text that tells you this is useless, but you have to be able to grok the meaning of it to get that this page is useless. Alright. Doach. Talk, maybe? Yeah, I think it's talk about something at someone. So, doatching is slogy in this halpock. Oh, I do like Reb is fine. Good guess, Ravana. Ravana, excuse me. Find. You find someone to talk to, type talk about something at someone, or talk at someone about something. The option or goal of your talking can be anything, or I guess fesh is like object / option. Fesh. It's another, it could be anything you've rebbed, or anything someone has doached at you about. So the subject of your talking, let's say it's even subject. The subject of your discussion can be anything you found or anything someone has talked to you about. As in other games, you can also speak phrases for others by using the operator, we'll call that. So, to doach at a pank, to rask a koshal, to ask a pank, okay, so I asked the pank, please pank, rask the koshal. So pank, comma, is an operator that allows me to command other creatures to do things on my behalf. But below that it says, but in this game, such phrases will never do anything useful. This game is fucking wild. It's just like a social experiment. I feel like it's less of a, hey, play this game because it's a fun game and a puzzle to solve, and more of just like proving how much information is encoded in syntax and not in like our literal understanding of language. Like what's just in someone's brain scaffolding that you don't really realize is there, that you're making all these connections, and I'm like, it's like I'm reading a foreign language that I just read. But in this game, such phrases will never do anything useful. I'm having fun with the help screen right now. That was the original idea of the phrase the game is based on? That's cool. Oh, so the phrase was made independent of the game itself. And someone took the phrase and said, let's make a game out of it. That's really cool. The Gostak to stems a dash is supposed to demonstrate what information we can infer from that sentence alone. It's cool. Heamy dapes. Useful words. Oh man, there's some words that are like real words. Right on. There are some useful words for phrases about the game itself. Meta verbs. Quits the game. Save, restore. Saves and loads. Save the game to a file, probably. Let's see. I thought I had GOM already. Regom. Save. Store. So I wonder if it uses the English meanings of prefixes, or if prefixes mean something else. Saves will persist past the session. Okay, it's good to know. So if we wanted to play this again in the future, we'd probably just have to... I mean, I bet this is just like any adventure game that you can burn through it really quick once you grok it, and you know what the options do. More of it is just learning what words mean and typing them down. Yeah, that makes sense. Oops isn't a verb. Should we go into an Asta? File, perhaps? Save tons the halpock. To your fishery. Fishery probably means computer or file, because it's a set of options or set of subjects. I like that. Or system. Tund might mean store. I'm going to have to do this. Next time, if we play this again, we'll do it in Excel so I can auto-sort it alphabetically so I can keep track of shit. Right now, I'm just typing it randomly. Restore. Regoms it. Oh, regom might mean restore. Or recover. You beat it in under 2 minutes. That's awesome. Yeah, regom probably means restore. Or undo, or let's do restart first. Restarts the game. Undo. I think we learned that Asta means previous, right? Asta is definitely an adjective that means previous. We saw that in the earlier menus. Oh shit. Yeah, Asta fesh, previous option, previous help. Okay. Undoes the previous. Camling maybe means entry? Thought we saw camling in the main thingamajig. Item? Whenever you write in the phrase with oops. Oh, I got ahead of myself, sorry. As if it had been distunked. We already have tunk, so distunk. Undo? Unmake, perhaps? Again, re-enters your Dedge from the previous entry. Camling, in fact, means entry. Item. Does last item. Again, re-enters last item. Didn't realize again was a thing? That's awesome. Oops. Oops is a... Oh, so this does suggest that Lauk is type. But I think type or write both accomplish the same thing. Miss Lauk, error. Miss write, miss type. It's cool that it means error. In the previous phrase. Whenever you write in the phrase with oops, will be oopsed into the error. Deletes a mistake in previous phrase. Yeah, I wonder that too, Spiky. It's super interesting. Verbose, brief, super brief. Reichs the halpock's locking when you go Medivh. Verbose, Lauks. Let me change the way I'm capturing this real quick, just so I can keep room for my notes on the side there. It'll be on the left a bit here. Okay. Reichs the halpock's locking when you go Medivh. I don't know what Reich means yet. Changes, perhaps? Changes the game's writing. I guess Reich means change. Changes, revises. Yeah. Oops. I think you're right about Relauk. I think re in this vocabulary does mean to do again, just like dis means to undo or to do the opposite of. As does miss. I think most prefixes are still true to their to English for the most part. We haven't seen one yet that breaks the rule. Gom. Whenever, so if regom means to restore or recover, then gom means to store. Did we learn deave already? Scene or place. Reach, perhaps. Access. Then regum could be re-access, recover. Yeah. So I think Reich is the game's writing whenever you access a place. Verbose writes Gope Tunkage of Deaves. Gope, I would guess, would mean lots if it's verbose, right? Whenever you find a place. Brief writes Gope Tunkage of Deaves if you haven't been there before, and ungope tunkage otherwise. Not a lot. Tonk was said to be a very Heamy dape. That might be our do. Yeah, that would make sense. Tunkage makes that interesting then. This tunk is undo, it makes sense. Super Brief always writes short words. Okay. Reb or R. Reb probably does mean look then, doesn't it? Find / look. Especially since it shortens to R. I'll leave it on verbose, brief, super brief, what they sound like. Score shows score, and we know that pellage means score. This is the most fun I've had spending 30 minutes in the help menu. I'll tell you right now. This game is great. I dig it a lot. I feel like they have to expect that you spend time, a significant amount of time in the help menu, right? Because you learn a lot of words in here. And since you know how to speak video game, you can, like, grok them better here than you could in the game, I imagine. Tunks your raskage. Milm. Rask? What do we say Rask was? No, we don't know yet. Uses your something. Script on. Turns on a pastule of the halpock to your computer or Tavidlauker. Oh, it's got Lauk in it, writer or typewriter. Tund might also mean send, in addition to store. Perhaps I should try some tunking. Pastule. I guess that means that Tund can also be, oh yeah, write programmed. I already have it both. Store, send. Pastule, what do you think that means? Log, probably? I'm guessing Tavidlauker means typewriter. Zancha. We say camling is like enter your item. Zancha's for a camling. Great. Please press space. Heamy Dapes. Alright, so we checked all these. Brolges. Tunking Brolges can glake your stam of the halpock. Tunking Brolges can glake your stam of the game. Using something can something or something of the game. Much of the stam is in evading things on your own. Evade is probably to understand, figure out. Stam probably means fun. Much of the fun is in figuring things out on your own. And the Brolges will evade things for you. Oh, Brolges probably means guide. This game is fucking radical. This equals Guide. Stam, I guess, doesn't necessarily mean fun. Using guides can take your fun of the game, I guess could still mean if click means to take. I'm not going to progress further in this here, I'm just trying to use the words it recommends. The stam is in invading things on your own, and the guide will figure things out for you. Are you sure you want to use the guide? No. Please answer ball or da. I love it. Okay. Although, I'm curious. I'm not going to read it at length. I'm just, wouldn't it be funny if the walkthrough, if the guide itself is in Gostak language? I don't want to spoil it just in case it isn't. I guess, is it? Someone in chat can answer. Alright, this is the Delcot of Tandem, where Gitches Frike and Duskets Glake. I think I actually want to... It is? Oh, that's too fucking funny. Finally, here you are at the Delcot of Tandem, where Dashes Div. The Dashery Lut is crammed with Glauds. Glauds! How warm it would be to pell back to the Bewly and to stunk them. To stunk the whole Delcot. Distunk was unuse. Get rid of, perhaps? Dismiss. Unmake. Strokes discred them. You are the Gostak, and the Gostak distims the Dashes, and no Gloud will whirl them from you. So we know Glouds are some kind of bad thing. Aim of the game. Get rid of Glouds, probably. Rorm probably means good. Pell might be like to go back, look back. Bewly might mean like beginning, to go back to the beginning. The whole Delcot. Dashes Div, the Delcot of Tandem. The Drokes discred them, but you are the Gostak, and the Gostak distims the Dashes no Gloud will for you. Camlings, I think, are items we established. Glouds are some kind of bad thing that we need to get rid of. So, Glouds, how good it would be to go back to the beginning and destroy them, destroy the whole lot of them. Let whatever the Drokes are deal with them, perhaps discred means. Deal with. But I'm the Gostak, and the Gostak distims the Dashes, and no Gloud will keep them from me. So Vorl maybe means keep away, stop. Alright, this is the Delcot of Tandem, where Gitches Frike and Duskets Glake. We learned Glake earlier, means like to take-ish. Frike, I don't think we have yet. Enjoy, Ravanan. Frike. I do definitely need to move this into Google Sheets so that I can quickly resort it alphabetically. Gitch. Dusket. Something like strikes. Something that likes. Don't know what Delcott means yet. It could be like kingdom. Tondom, I think, is just a place name. Across from a top-thread Kerpel. Kerpel, who knows? Do we really get deave? I feel like deave is an important word. Scene or place to place. Across from atop the Kerpel, a Gomway deaves. Oh, I bet Loff and Kirf is left and right. Gomway, some kind of place. We learned what Gom was, it sounds familiar. Storing a Samelin to its hoff. Krend and the Loff-Lut are 5 clouds. Krend. Diskren is to deal with. Well, maybe. It says maybe let the Drokes diskren them. So diskren is to undeal or unstore or unplace. Sit to be, perhaps even? Loff, I think, is an adjective. Lut is a kind of place. Okay, so let's do Distunk Gloud. Which do you mean? The Rascable Gloud, the Pultive Gloud, the Gloud with Rogler, the Gloud of Genth, or the Cobic Gloud? Distunk Cobic Gloud. You distunk it. A Naft of Gitches pells at the Hoggum. Distunk Rascable Gloud. Can't use multiple objects with that dape. Okay. You distunk it. Distunk Pultive Cloud. Oh, my number of camlings is increasing. Distunk Cloud with Rogler. Distunk Cloud of Genth. Okay. So my camlings have gone up by the number of Glauds that I just distunked. But the number of Glauds has not gone down. Son of a bitch. Oh, Jesus. This game is cool. Alright. We probably want to make a list of words that mysteriously modify Gloud. So, Rascable, which we know Rask means. Pultive with Rogler of Genth. Cobic with a capital C. It's a fun game. Rask? Do we learn Rask? No. We've seen it in a lot of places, though. Alright, so we want to do Tunk Cloud. Tunk Rask Cloud. A Rascable Cloud is about as on Heamy. So camlings might actually mean, I took it to mean items, but it might be in a list of things that I've done so far. Which I guess isn't that far from entry or item. A Rascable Gloud is about as an unheemy as a Darth of Genth, and at least it can borrow the Doshery from the Gitches. A Warb degums the Bringy. Tunk Pulted Cloud. Tunk Cloud with Rogler. Tunk Cloud of Genth. halpock cloud. Okay. So 2 things cause a Gitch to fright from the Hogum to Zank and wield a warb. Now, when we distunked the halpock cloud, a naft of Gitches pelled at the Hogum. So a naft is like a it's like a collection word, counting word, describing Gitches, presumably, like how, you know, like murder of crows. Perhaps it means something else. It could be like a group. Might be less specific than that. We don't know what Pell means. Hogum, who knows? Yeah, this is grand. I like this game a lot. Unheamy. Do we say unheamy meant useful? Unheamy, useless. So a rascable cloud is useless as a Darth of Jenth. Darf maybe means like handful, bit of. Jenth, who knows, something useless. But at least it can vorl the Doshery from the Gitches. Keep away the Doshes from the Gitches. The word degoms the Bringy. Gom means like to store or to access. So to remove. To clean, maybe? Clean? Warb. Cleans? Alright. So let's try to do this warb thing. Tunk warb. You can't reb any such thing, reb warb. Ugh. Really useful nouns. Hell warb. Warb. This tunk warb. Tunk Bringy. Oh. You see nothing useful about the Bringy, so maybe the warb is something that decorates the Bringy? Something on a Bringy. It would be like if it said, like, an emblem adorns the chest, and you tried to say, use emblem, and it'd be like, what are you talking about? There's just a chest. Distunk Bringy. You distunk it. Tunk Bringy. So all these Gitches. Distunk Gitch. Okay, I can continually distunk them, but they stick around. Let's see. Hell Bringy. Can't pellet that let. Bill warb. Reb warb. Alright, I can't reb the warb. Hogum. You ribbit. What's the word that means to talk again? It'd be funny if they could talk. Doatch. To Gitch. Doatch. To Gitch. About, clouds. There is no disbosh. Doatch to Gitch about Hogum. Doatch to Gitch about Bringy? Okay, I think you're right. Desposh probably means response. There's no response. Gitches don't seem to be things that can talk. Gitch. Possibly not sapient. Gitches get stitches. Doach to Clouds about clouds. Ooh. The Pultive Cloud speaks up about the... Maybe Pultive means talkative, perhaps? Pultive out beckles in the lut for a camling, tunks you, and doaches, not to Cloud now. We smib for you. If that is our fib, fesh, I too will smib, but now my fesh is to Kren. Now my option is to stay place. We smib for you. The Pultive Cloud is the best cloud. This game is great. Camling might mean... I guess it could mean moment, too. Oh, if it does mean moment, things that have happened, then when I dick around, time passes. Perhaps it means time step in the context of the game. Pultive Cloud beckles in the lut for a moment. Second, maybe even. Beckles. We haven't learned lut yet either. Some sort of place. That's where we are right now. Thinks, pauses maybe. Tunk might not mean use, it might mean like consider. Observe. But unobserved doesn't mean to destroy. Because I can just tunk stuff. I don't know, think of it. Excuse me. Not Gloud now. We smib for you. If that is our option, I too will smib. But now my fetch is to exist. Smib is probably more of a verb. Die, work, serve, perhaps. Alright. Reb. Look. Can I only talk to the Pultive Cloud is the question. Doach to Rascable Cloud about clouds. You can only do that to something Pultive. I think Pultive means talkative. Okay. What were some of my other options here? We want to find how to go places. Pell? Ah, you're already there. Okay. Pell Lut. Which do you mean? The Kerf Lut, the Jerf Lut, the Loff Lut, the Hoff Lut, the Keyloff Lut, the Keyhoff Lut, the G-Loff Hut? This is what I was wondering earlier about, like, the suffix off meaning some sort of place. It might even just be a thing ending in F. Pell Loff Lut, because that's the one we've already learned about. Not a Cloud. Oh, Loff. Kirf Lut. Gomway. You're on a Gomway deaving hoff with gropples on the fosk. There's a stike across the Gomway here, and the Delcott is to Jerf. Gomway. Some kind of place. Gitches gave you no disbosh, so why are they considered pultive? I don't think the Gitches are pultive, are they? I think it was only the pultive Gloud who's pultive. Alright. Gomway. Deaving. I think deave means to go. Hoff, I think, is a direction. Hoff equals like north, south, east, west. Deave, hoff. Deave. I think Camling does mean time step, like second or something similar. What did we say we thought Pell meant? Pell definitely had us go, because we said Pell by itself. Pell, Delcott, right? Wait. Oh, Pellet. G-Hoff-let. Can't pellet that let. Delcott is to Jerf. Pell Jerf? Pell... Kirflet. Takes us to the Gomway. Okay, so if Hoff means... If Hoff means a direction... Because if we go Pell, Hoff-let... yeah, I think Loff-Kirf does mean left and right. This would be like east, northeast. Keel, Hoff, Kiff-off, Jill-off, or G-hoff. Alright, let's give a separate section for these. Directions. Kirf, Jerf, Loff, Hoff, Keel-off, Key-hoff, G-loff, G-hoff. So if Loff and Kirf left, right, we'll just pretend like that's the case as long as we're consistent with it after now, up and down, then Keel-off is right down, Key-hoff. I think let's like a path. I don't think it's the direction itself. Because they all have, like, which do you mean? The Kirf let, the left path, the right path, the up path, the down path, the up left, the up right, the down left, or the down right is what I think they mean. But getting them to actually combine here, Loff and Hoff. Oh, I don't think that Loff and Hoff must be up and down. Kirf and Jerf must be right and left, right? That makes more sense. So, Keel-off is right up. Key-hoff is right down. G-loff is left up. G-hoff is left down. Okay. And then, pretty sure, like you were saying, that let means path or road or something like that. So this one is, we're on a Gomway. Gomway probably just means road. Also, that goes left and right. Deave almost certainly means go. Yeah, which we've already gotten. Gropple's on the Fosk. Reb Fosk. You reb it here. Reb. Tunk Fosk. See nothing useful about the Fosk. Reb Ropples? Tunk Gropples. Gomway is motched with them. Motched probably means covered. Oh shit, I completely lost track of time. We're at time, aren't we? I happen to look over right as I hit 1. I'm like, I got like 15 minutes left, don't I? Thanks, Serp. This game's really cool. It's way up my alley. I think if you keep this on your sub block, I'll play it again, but I'll probably have to like spend a good amount of time cataloging all these words. Go ahead and just make a file for it. Gostak things learned